Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Cast. This is Rich, making another movie about XRP today. As always, I hope everyone is having a great day today, no matter where they are in the world. XRP is what we'll talk about. This is the one-day chart again. It costs $3.09 to sit here. Even with the most recent drop, XRP stayed the same. We spent more than $3. I also said that I thought we would start to move back up. That's what's going on right now. Now, will this keep going? We have no idea. However, I believe that we could finally begin to rise from the ashes as long as there are no real-life events or conflicts. Bitcoin is still worth less than 118K. I still think Bitcoin will make one last big move up. There are a lot of people who no longer believe in Bitcoin. They say the run is over and it's time for Altseason. That might not happen until it gets one more push. The bear trap is done. Altcoins are about to take off like a rocket. Are you all set? Everyone says that Altseason starts this weekend. I'm not sure. Take a look at the Altseason list. It's at 49 right now. It's slowly going up, but it's also kind of going sideways. That being said, I think Altseason will start very soon. Even Coinbase says September. Coinbase says that business altcoin season might begin in September. See what they are watching below. Drivers. Bitcoin's power is fading. BTC's market share has gone down from 65% in May to 59% in August. The first sign of cash moving into altcoins in history. However, what else is going on at this moment? It seems like everyone is talking about moving on from Bitcoin these days. Banks and other big businesses are beginning to look past Bitcoin. The change may already be taking place. It is easier for institutions and big traders to move into higher beta names now that liquidity is better. SPRIA. DIAs are tighter, order books are deeper, and crypto liquidity measures are back to normal. Over $7 trillion in U.S. money market funds could put money back into crypto if investors are willing to take risks, the economy is stable, and the Fed cuts interest rates. When this happened before, altcoins did better than Bitcoin for months. Why this is important for leaders and builders. After that, they talk about why this might be a great chance. But if they bet on September and the XRP ETFs go live that month, things will be very different. XRP will suddenly do better than Ethereum and be in charge of this cycle. The perfect setup might be on the way. This is from Steph Crypto. More XRP wins are on the way. Quickly raise it to new all-time highs. And you can see that he thinks the price will go up to around $16. That seems too low to me. To be honest, I think we're going to go much higher. I feel like the XRP ETFs are not getting enough attention. People keep saying that the XRP ETFs will make money, but they don't think they will do better than the Bitcoin ETFs. I don't agree with them at all. I believe that there is a lot more institutional desire for XRP than people think. In my opinion, that's what will really get us to $50 or more. He says that institutions can move money without using XRP or any other cryptocurrency on the XRP system, but they need to pay fees with XRP. However, David Schwartz also talked about this right here. He said there are times when something other than crypto is better. I also think that people will come to see that using crypto is better in the long run. Thus, Schwartz said that trust relationships can be better than using cryptocurrency directly in some situations. When that happens, people will pick the best way on their own. He also said that this doesn't pose a threat to cryptocurrencies because they are STI-L only used for a small part of what they could be used for. He thinks there will be more use cases for XRP. Even though a country makes or uses a stable coin, I still think it comes down to I still think that XRP will hit very high prices, since they will start to use XRP too once they understand that it speeds up and lowers the cost of everything. When the first wave of spot XRP ETFs go live, Pundit thinks XRP will be worth between $20 and $50. I agree with that. I already said that I think the ETFs will do better than people think. To put it another way, this story says that XRP could reach 12.23 cents if $585 billion comes into Bitcoin ETFs. 30% could make it cost $22.20 more. I believe that XRP ETFs will do better than both Bitcoin ETFs and Ethereum ETFs. I think there will be a lot more money flowing into XRP. You need to show the market cap ratio too. That changes everything about XRP because it doesn't cost a lot of money to change its market cap. We go even higher when you take that into account. US spot Bitcoin and ETH ETFs had the busiest week ever with $40 billion in trades. Next up is the crypto summer of 2025. So if they make $40 billion a week, right? Why in the world does XRP only get $5 billion? I can already tell that ETFs will change everything. I've seen other people say that the ETFs will be enough to push XRP into the 90s. I agree with that. It's possible for that to happen. But you also have to think about how clear the rules are coming out of Washington. Also, that's going to happen soon. You mix those two things with ISO 222. It seems like everything is going well for XRP at the moment. If all of that happens, we'll talk about a $200 and $300 XRP soon. I believe that when rules are made clear, there will be a big change in the money that moves in the crypto area. More and more people are going to put their money into things that have real value. I've been saying that for a while because what's keeping Bitcoin alive at the moment? People are just making things up to make it seem like it will cost more. Bitcoin is suddenly seen as a speculative currency under crypto rules, while XRP is seen as a utility token. This makes people change their minds about Bitcoin. Here is what we know about how the XRP price has changed in the past. That means August 2022 is down 13%, August 2019 is down 19%, and August 2018 is down 23%. You can also see 2021 plus 59.9% though, 2020 plus 8.5%, 2017 52.1%, 2016 went up 1.18%. So August is a strange month for XRP. In the past few months, it looks like XRP didn't change at all in August, and you can see that on this map. But August hasn't been that bad so far for XRP. We can't count the 3 years we were in the red because that was the worst time for crypto in the crackdown. There's still a chance that XRP will start to break out by the end of this month. By the end of August, people are still saying that XRP should be worth $4 or more. Let us see what takes place. Brazil just turned on the XRP system. The value of a real-world object went from 100 million to more than 1 billion in just a few days. Through tokenized loans from Banco ABC Brazil, Vert Capital put in more than $940 million. Through tokenized loans from Banco ABC Brazil, Vert Capital put in more than $940 million. Lively watched on the XRP blockchain and the EVM sidechain. They're scared, so I'm buying this dip even more. What about you? This was all the talk on X today. While everyone was talking about it, Vet says that the numbers on real-world assets are not properly changed from Brazilian reals to US dollars. The real-world market value of XRP ledgers from Vert Capital is more like $200 million than $940 million, and the problem is being fixed. It looks like the price was set wrong when the wrong coin was used. This is one reason I like to wait to make movies sometimes. Someone sees something and takes it to heart right away, believing it to be true. This is very important news. It needs to be out there. Sometimes I like to take a back seat and watch how things go, because you never know when you made a mistake. Or you find out the news wasn't true. We can see it with this. Without a doubt, Vet is one of the people I would listen to the most about XRP, a very reliable source. Let's wait a few more days and see what else happens. But as I said at the start of the video, XRP stayed above $3 even with the most recent drop. I don't think we'll go below $3 again. People thought it would be less than $2.50. Some people think, yeah, here we go, under $2. I believe those prices will never come back for XRP, even with this cryptocurrency's rise that's about to happen all the way up to $20 or more. That is not going to happen. It will not go all the way back down to 50 cents. When the price is low, you have to buy it. That's the bottom line. If you want to make money with cryptocurrency, buy XRP. From here on out, it has a great return on investment. As for XLM, XDC, HBR, and other coins, they all have a great return on investment and are used for useful things. Teach, that way, they're not gambling. You're just waiting for everything to work out. We've been waiting for that to happen with XRP for a very long time. Still, I believe many people will be surprised if XRP doesn't have the big drops they think it will have after this run. It still seems like it will hold up pretty well. In fact, I think we'll only see up for a short time based on how useful it is, what kinds of uses it has, and how quickly institutions accept it. There is already a small amount of it going on. You should wait until a lot of businesses move into this area. I can't wait to share this exciting time with all of you. But until then, be patient, keep a good attitude, and let's all get rich. That being said, I'm going to end this film. Thanks for watching. Thanks to all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Good night.